what's up everybody? This is Evan from Corso Systems. In honor of Dave's war bag video, it's my turn to show you what I've got and what I travel with to different job sites. Let's get started. I use a tool or toolie bag, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same thing. Personally, I love it. Holds everything and it's pretty comfortable for airports and trips to customer sites. So we'll start at the back and work our way to the front and see what we've got. So first up is an HP laptop. Now it's top secret, so stay tuned for more information on this one. Next is my personal laptop. It's a HP Spectre. I love it. It's super fast. Battery lasts forever. Pretty reliable. Great for plane rides, as I don't have to worry about trying to find a power supply every hour, every 2 hours when your laptop keeps dying. So I'm super happy with that computer. Let's see what else we got in this bag. So we've got my travel mouse pad, and we've got my initials on it right here, just in case anyone decides that they're missing one and wants to try and take that one. And a parking pass, again, top secret, cannot show you the front. I apologize. Alrighty, moving on up. We've got my mouse that I travel with, pretty standard Logitech mouse. I like the scroll feature on this. You can do the page by page, or if you click it, just the wide range. Dongles already in the computer, so nothing too exciting there. This is one of my laptop chargers, pretty standard charger. This is for the work laptop, the on-site laptop. The other one's in here somewhere. Glasses case. Long days on the computer tend to strain my eyes, so I use glasses on those days to help avoid some of that. If you ask Dave or Bill or Alex, they'll always tell you how they get to laugh at me when we're at a restaurant or a bar and I have to squint to read any of the menus. So yeah, those come in handy. Here's my personal laptop charger. It's the USB-C laptop charger for the HP Spectre. Pretty standard for that one as well. Here we've got all sorts of cords and dongles. Dongle City, as Alex and Dave refer to it as. We've got some Ethernet, HDMI, RS-232 to USB, some male to female adapters, all sorts of good stuff. 20-foot, I believe, Ethernet cord. All those have come in handy at some point. Just kind of got to figure out what you need when you get there. And some more adapters as well. See, this is a serial adapter, male to female, and then your USB to USB-C adapter. Notebooks tend to go with your pretty standard 5-star or whatever Walgreens carries notebook. I go through these pretty quick and they get pretty beat up on the job site, so I don't tend to buy too expensive of ones. Then I have your standard kind of pocket notebook. This comes in handy when we're out walking around on the floor. I can take quick notes and keep it in my pocket of like my safety vest or my pants or wherever we're at. And Pen City. Let's see. Got some pretty standard black pens, some highlighters. Got a red and a black Sharpie, and then this is probably my favorite pen. It's got the red, black, green, and blue ink in it. I use this a ton for taking notes and jotting things down that are need to be done right away, or things that are checked off with the green and so on. I use that one a ton. Western Digital hard drive, pretty standard. And the USB to Ethernet adapter. The one thing about the HP Spectre is that it has a severe lack of ports, so like it doesn't have the Ethernet port, and it only has 1 or 2 USB ports, so it can get a little annoying trying to make all your connections when you're trying to connect to a PLC or something like that. But that's what we have dongles for. And speaking of dongles, we've got the USB-C to another USB-C port, HDMI, and USB 3.0. I use this one a ton. And For my Android, I carry an LG V10, so this is a spare battery charger for that. And just take this battery out, put it in my phone, throw a new one in here, close it up, and then my charger has 2 USB ports on it, so I can charge them both at the same time if need be. Great for travel days. I can go all day, answer emails, answer phone calls, work on my phone, and never have to worry about my phone dying. Got a couple of books here. Currently I'm reading Hopping Over the Rabbit Hole. It's a great book. It's kind of about an entrepreneur that fails multiple times but ends up coming out on the top. I'm almost done with this one. I'm probably like 90% of the way through. It's by Anthony Scaramucci, I believe. One is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a You Know What by Mark Manson. I actually follow Mark Manson, get emails from him. He writes some short stories and sends them out to his followers every week or two. They're great. He's a great author. I'm ready to dive into this one next. I can't wait for it. Shades here. These come in handy when traveling or, you know, trying to look cool in the back of the rental car. And an ID badge, also top secret. Can't show you this one, unfortunately, but again, stay tuned and maybe we'll have some more information about that site. My wallet, super important. Has like my OSHA 10 card and obviously all my credit cards and ID and everything in here. Let's see, keys, so my car key, house key, and then my Anytime Fitness dongle. So I love to work out, and working out on the road can be hard, but that's why I chose Anytime Fitness. I get into any gym in the United States for free with my membership that I have here, so it saves a lot of hassle of trying to find some place to work out. They're pretty prevalent across the country. It's pretty standard Skullcandy earphones with the mic and the pause play feature. I kind of go through these, tend to wreck them a little bit, so I try not to buy the too expensive ones. And then something that I recently started carrying is quarters. So I'm not used to having to pay for parking, but a lot of the places we go to, you have to pay for parking, and I never carried quarters with me, so it'd be a bit of a bind. So this is something that I recently started keeping in my bag for any time we need to pay for that. And then moving to the very front here, we've got some Brutel stickers. If you haven't heard of this, you need to check it out on our website or on YouTube. Or just ask Dave about it, he's enthused. Sour Punch straw. These are my favorite, and then trust me, they come in handy. My OSHA 10 card that should be in my wall. Just a microfiber cloth for cleaning my screen. They get dusty during travel and everything, so use that when they get a little gross. A couple packs of gum, because you don't want to be the stinky guy with the bad breath on the airplane. Some Carmex. Little Lexar flash drive. I don't think I've ever used it. I think it's just a little 32 gig just in case I need it. And some of my baggage claim checks. Now I never used to keep these until I lost a bag, and the airline asked for it. So now I tend to keep these until I get off the plane and get my bag, and then I toss them. And the last thing is the water bottle. A lot of times you can only drink water on customer floors, so I just carry a single water bottle and reuse it as much as possible. Plus, bottles of water at the airport are ridiculously expensive, so try to just use this as much as possible. That's it for my war bag. If you guys have any suggestions or anything you guys have found useful while traveling that I didn't have, please feel free to let me know or tell Dave, and we can all add them to our packs. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good one.